Indian luxury car market is dominated by German giants like Mercedes-Benz, BMW, and Audi. However, Lexus has been one of those brands that have a strong niche in the premium car space. And the model that has been a volume player for the company in India is the ES300h. Yes, the Lexus ES300h has been one of the best-selling models from the brand in India, and it was just a few months ago that the company launched the facelifted version of the car in the country. And it comes with several styling updates along with a few new and updated features and tech. And we are going to tell you everything about it. So before we get into the video, do like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon. Visually, the updates made to the ES300h's exterior are quite minimal. In fact, there are just 3 noticeable changes here. Firstly, the car now comes with a revised spindle grille, which gets a new design pattern accentuated by the chrome details. The ES also gets a pair of slim 3-eye bi-beam LED headlamps, which have been redesigned to look a bit more sharper now. And lastly, a set of new 18-inch multi-spoke aluminium wheels that come with a dual-tone finish, which we quite like. Every other part of the car, including the sculpted bumpers and the L-shaped LED signature taillights, look identical to the pre-facelift model. Now the cabin too has received its fair share of updates, and as soon as you step inside you can see that the fit and finish is really supreme. With this facelift you get a newer interior, a darker theme with this leather dash top with white stitching, soft touch plastic that really gives it a premium feel. That is complemented by this walnut wood inserts that you see around the dashboard, the center console, and even the steering wheel. In fact, this steering wheel has to be one of my favorite in terms of how it looks compared to any other car that I have driven recently. The seats on the ES are wide and offer good amount of comfort and bolstering, and they come with memory function as well. In fact, even the steering can be electronically adjusted for reach and height. Overall, you get a nice cozy vibe. However, it is not perfect. Compared to some of the contemporary rivals that the ES has, this cabin feels a bit dated. They offer a more buttonless experience that customers have got used to, and when you come from that, this feels quite old and dated. Even the plastic quality is not up to the mark. In fact, it feels a bit Toyota-ish and not Lexus enough. But there are plenty of things to like. This touchscreen infotainment system, for instance, this has been updated. In fact, it has been more ergonomically placed so that it is more convenient to reach, and also you get touchscreen functionality. Of course, it also gets Apple CarPlay and Android Auto now. The ES also comes with a wireless phone charger, which is placed inside the central glove box, and an electric sunroof as well. But what about rear seat comfort? Now, if you're buying the ES, chances are that you would be spending most of your time over here at the back seat. And this is a very comfortable place to be in. This seat is set to my driving position, and there is enough knee room and leg room and a lot of headroom as well. Now I am 5 foot 9 inches, and you can see that I am quite comfortable over here. You get a lot of creature comforts also. You get a nice dedicated aircon system with dual vents for both passengers. You get a privacy blind, and you also get a reclining function for this back seat. You also get heated seats over here. You also get a lot of other buttons which control the music system, and you also have a temperature control button over here. Plus you also get cup holders. But with a third person sitting over here, all this functionality won't be very accessible. In terms of safety, the ES comes with the usual suite of features that you would expect from a Lexus, like 10 airbags, ISOFIX child seat mounts, front and rear parking sensors, rear camera, and a tire pressure monitoring system. Now this Lexus ES300h comes with a 2.5 litre petrol engine, and that is mated to a hybrid system. Now the hybrid unit comes with a 245 volt electric unit, and the combined output of this system is 214 brake horsepower. Now that is a good number, and you can feel that when you drive the car. You also get an EV mode on this one, and you can drive the car in pure battery electric mode, and that is when the car is really silent, and you can only hear the road noise up till then. Even the RPM needle doesn't go up, it stays at 0. But once you cross that threshold, the petrol engine kicks in, but even that transition is so smooth that you do not feel it until you look for it very, very diligently. Depending on the charge left in the battery, you can drive the car in pure EV mode at speeds of up to 50 km per hour. There is a constant give and take between the engine and the electric unit, thus offering a good balance of performance and efficiency. Also, it's a self-charging hybrid system, so every time you brake, the battery gets topped up thanks to braking regeneration. The ES with the hybrid system returns a claimed fuel efficiency figure of 22.6 km per litre. Of course, the transmission unit over here is a electronic CVT, which is an electronic continuous variable transmission, and it is decent. It does the job well. In fact, when you're cruising, the car feels smooth, the transition is smooth, and you don't have any complaints. But you have that rubber band effect, which the CVTs are notorious for. But once you shift the car to sports mode, you just need to toggle this dial over here, and that is when the car comes alive. In fact, it propels the car ahead with urgency and makes the drive a lot more engaging. The ride quality on the ES300h is also good. The suspension is set a bit on the softer side, and the car handles all the undulations on the road with ease. The steering is light and has a nice feel to it, whereas the handling is also quite decent. The ES also comes with very good NVH levels thanks to the double glazed glass used for the windows. The Lexus ES300h is offered in two variants, Exquisite and Luxury. They are priced at 56,65,000 rupees and 61,85,000 rupees respectively, both ex-showroom India. In comparison, the starting price of the long wheelbase E-Class is 9 lakh rupees higher at 65,71,000 rupees. Whereas the BMW 5 Series is expensive by 7,25,000 rupees with a petrol trim priced at 63,90,000 rupees. At the same time, Audi's A6 starts at 58,80,000 rupees, making it a little over 2 lakh rupees more expensive than the ES300h. While the Volvo S90, which is offered in only one variant, is priced at 64,90,000 rupees, making it over 3 lakh rupees more expensive than the top-end ES. So, when we look at the pricing, the ES certainly undercuts all its rivals by a huge margin. However, you have to consider the fact that it is not as luxurious as the E-Class or performs as well as the 5 Series or even the A6. What it is a no-nonsense luxury sedan that comes with good creature comforts, good drivability, and it is more fuel efficient than all its rivals. And we think there are a lot of customers in this space for whom that would be a sweet deal.